Hey everybody, we're going to do a little bit different of a video today, so I hope you enjoy the sights and sounds of Winter Chill Out 2021 at Cedar Point. Yeah, these things are massive. So this is all of their cleaning supplies. We're in the old pirate ride. You can see the marks on the floor. Over here in their warehouse. So do you want to do the morning mimosa tour?
Yes.
Iron Dragon is back on the track. Wow. You want to take a ride? Crazy views here of Rougarou as we walk back towards the Boneville fire scene. So do they only work with the Intamin rides?
No. You do Intamin, right? You're on Jimmy's crew.
Yeah, well, I've worked on B&M and
B&M is
a little bit of Aero.
Awesome.
Yeah, we tried to do this.
So is this the cable for the launch?
Yeah, these two are launch.
Okay.
These will be all going on this year.
Awesome. So do they get shipped in from, was it Switzerland or something like that?
Germany.
Germany?
Yeah. These two get changed. They'll get changed, I believe, in the end of July. Depending on, what'd you say, 20,000?
20,000.
So hopefully we go back to full bore this year.
Yeah. Yeah. That's just awesome how that, this pulls that thing that fast.
Yeah, being inside the hydraulic room.
When it's running?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's something special because you just you can't grasp how that functions that fast.
Right.
I was going on the scary side myself.
Yeah. Wow. I guess that would be something to see. And this looks like Matterhorn or something. Huh? I'm gonna guess Matterhorn.
No, yeah, it's Matterhorn.
Awesome.
Yeah, they're right now they're in their stage right before they get stripped.
Okay.
Every one of them gets sent out, gets stripped. They dip them and they strip the paint off, and they repowder coat them.
Okay.
So they're all gonna look pretty this year. You won't see these usually. It's covered up by the carbon glass bodies.
Yep.
It's kind of cool, something new to see.
Yeah. Yeah. I've never seen these like this before.
Yeah, it don't even look like a Matterhorn.
No, that's why I was like, what is this? And I had to take a guess at it, but that's pretty cool.
All the rust will be gone, everything. They get stripped down, look pretty again. Yeah, this is a road wheel for Millennium or Dragster.
Okay.
That's a road wheel for Maverick. And this is the uplift 4 guide for Maverick. So we can see this big difference between Millennium and Dragster and road wheel.
Yeah.
That's the wheel they ride on.
Yep. Now the metal parts, do they come from the manufacturer and then the Euromet is placed on there?
The aluminum
Yeah.
hub is Intamin, and then Euromet every year relines them.
Okay. That's
This
awesome.
is a Cleveland wheel before Cleveland wheel shut down.
Okay. So we see this here. It says gearbox. Why does it need another one? I'm curious. So, how often do you replace the gear and drive on Valraven?
That?
Yeah, that big thing.
That's a replacement for the original that went up.
Gotcha.
We haven't even touched it yet.
I gotcha.
That's actually going to do 2 different jobs. It's Valraven's drop gearbox and it's Gatekeeper's lift motor.
Wow. Okay.
Or not lift motor, but lift gearbox.
I gotcha.
So B&M is kind of saving us some money here by sending us redundant parts so that we can replace them if need be.
That's cool.
The gearbox replacements really don't happen that often.
I didn't think so.
We just did Millennium's 10-year plan last year. So.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Sweet.
They're very, very heavy. And moving them is the most sketchy thing I've ever done in my life.
I bet so. That looks, just looking at it, looks really heavy.
14,000 pounds.
Wow.
7 tons. It's nuts.
That's crazy.
Yeah, back wheels of the forklift came up and I was trying to steer, no steering.
So how much would one of these trains, just one of the cars by themselves, weigh?
We actually weighed one last month and it was about 1,280 pounds.
Wow.
The bogies individually about 500 and then the frame accessory.
This is Troika, I think. There's a Maverick seat right there. Hello.
Morning.
Morning.
What are you guys doing today?
Good, how are you?
Hanging in there.
All right.
Long day.
Yeah, yeah. What are we looking at here?
This is your first winter chill out?
Second.
Second?
Yep.
Okay. Normally I have a much bigger hands-on display.
Yeah.
For some reason I was told I'm not allowed to do that this year.
I gotcha.
So this year I just kind of threw out a couple of little things that people haven't seen, various things on our ride. From our smallest proximity sensor that we use, the Rougarou to detect whether your seat's cold or not.
Okay.
Which is good for about 8 millimeters. Little yellow lights on the side. I mean, it has to get right there.
Oh yeah.
To the largest that we have in the park, 100 millimeter, used to check the position of the lock and unlock pedals on the corkscrew.
Gotcha. So you can kind of tell the difference in an older ride to a newer one.
No, it's not even a matter of that. It's a matter of what you need, what you're trying to accomplish.
Gotcha.
On the Rougarou for the harnesses, we have it's a very small, compact space.
Yep.
So we need something a little smaller, and the metal flag comes right in within about 8 millimeters.
Okay.
This we needed something that was stationary on the station, but we had to detect a moving part that was further away, so we get something with 100 millimeter sensing range versus 8 millimeter.
Gotcha. Awesome. Then we have dragster and...
Yep, on the brake pins that you see going down, every one of those brake pins has 2 of these limit switches on it.
Okay.
For a total of 138 limit switches.
Wow.
Any 2 of them go out of sequence within a certain distance of each other or a certain combination, just the right number.
Yeah.
So now you got 838 points right there that could shut your ride down. And that's not even the beginning of it. You'll see us a lot of times. Ride will go down, you see a couple of my technicians show up, they'll have one of these in hand, they'll start doing the walk shake.
You gotta check all of them until you find the right one?
The computer breaks it down into 4 of them for us.
Okay, okay.
Brakes are set, or in groups of, there's 2 brakes, right and left, and then this group and this group are one group. It will tell us whether it's the main ones, which are the ones closest to us, or the safety ones.
Gotcha.
So there's 4 safeties, 4 mains, and it will tell us it's T10-12. So that we track 10, either brakes 1 or brake 2, and then it will tell us main or safety. So it limits it down to 4 real quick.
Gotcha.
A lot of times you'll get out there and you'll find the head broken off or something like that. That makes it a whole lot easier. Or you'll get down there and it'll be stuck in that position. Makes it a whole lot easier. Sometimes we have to sit there and start cracking things open and electrically testing to see which one is doing it.
Yeah, I gotcha. So do all of the maintenance team know how to work on all the types of manufacturers' rides?
Yes and no.
Yeah.
The ride mechanics are actually broken down into zones. There's 5 zones in the park.
Gotcha.
And they work on those rides. So if you have an Aero and a B&M, something like that, yeah, you learn to work on all the other ones. My department is the electrical controls department. We have to know everything.
I gotcha.
Not just the electrical side of it, we have to also know the mechanical side of it, because we have to know if the mechanical side is causing a problem or our system is causing it.
Gotcha. Awesome.
A lot of times it's such and such rides down, call controls. Nope, this one's not my problem.
Gotcha. Awesome. You can see that corkscrew is on the track and ready to go. That new paint job they had last year. Dragster. All right, so right now we are are gonna go into Dragster's hydraulic room.
We might get a little bit of leakage throughout the summer, so we may have to put a little in during the middle of summer. But the big thing is in the winter time, the closest cylinder to me is an accumulator, and as that there's a piston inside, and as that moves back and forth, a little bit of oil goes through it just to lubricate the rings. And every winter we have to go and drain that oil out of the tank, and we lose nitrogen when we're doing that. So in the springtime, you always have to add nitrogen, and that's really about it. So it's a closed system. You really don't lose much.
Here we are at Mavericks. Turn around into the over the pond, and you have little footprints out there. Look at that. Someone crossed over there and then came back, it looks like. back here once again, Frontier Town livery. I know I'm saying it wrong. It's like, what is this? Village Square auto livery, something like that. But well, I was excited to try to see if there was any markings, but as you can tell, there's snow all over the ground. So I'm not gonna be able to see anything back here in this area. So we'll have to come back this season when the snow melts and we can see if there's any more flags floating around, any spray paint marks. But as you can tell, once again, we're not going to be able to see anything. There is about, I don't know, 8 inches of snow on the ground here. Cedar Point has done their very best on trying to clear the pathways for us, the midways. So it goes from snowy to pretty much completely clear. But yeah, we're not going to be able to see anything. Any type of work being done or possible work being done, surveying, anything like that. Cedar Creek mine right over there. I don't see anything. I'll go up here and check. Go up here and check by the station. We're getting some work over here. We gotta check this out. There's work being done. There's work being done. And I will show you over here. Are you ready for it? This is new for 2021. A brand new fire hydrant. So there you go. There you go, folks. They're installing it right next here to Cedar Creek Mine Ride. So everybody be prepared and give the new fire hydrant some love when you get here. All right, in all seriousness, wait, what's over? In all seriousness, no work's being done. No survey markings or anything you can tell. So there's a good foot of snow after it's been plowed over on the sides over here. See all the cars in there covered up. Like, was I right? Village Square Auto Livery. Yes. Finally remembered the right name for it. Yeah, it's also plastic. It's also shrink wrapped in white plastic. So, but yes, you are correct. So it's Snake River Falls. Now, some of the speculation is that they take out the auto livery back there and Snake River Falls, and you have your next attraction in these two little areas. We'll see though.
Has a 60-minute wait.
Yeah, Skyhawk is currently 60 minutes if you want to come ride. I could imagine that being very cool. But if you're feeling really risky, Snake River Falls with snow only. This didn't open at all last year. So that's why people have been thinking, you know, this could be the end of the road for Snake River Falls. We'll find out in the coming months, or if it stays around, it'll be years. Hey, what's up, FYE guys? How's it going? What we got here? Kiddie rides. The flying eagles back there.